Y'all, it's not Happy Friday because I work tomorrow. So yesterday when I got to work, as soon as I opened my door in the parking lot, it smelled like somebody was grilling food. And I was just like, the hell is that amazing smell coming from? So I'm walking up to the building, playing Pokemon Go, and one of my friends is standing outside who comes in at 4 smoking a cigarette. And I was like, it smells like someone's grilling out here. And she's like, okay, then I'm not crazy. It's not just me. It smells like, literally does smell like somebody's grilling hot dogs at 4 o'clock in the frickin' morning. And I said, it smells good. It's making me hungry. And I have no hot dogs. Um, so yeah, that was interesting. I'm like, well, you know what? It's going to be way too hot later. So why not grill them at 4 a.m.? Right? And then we were telling the maintenance guy from overnight because he was cleaning the vestibule and the doors. And he got a chuckle out of the whole thing and was like, well, only in America. Yeah, we do whatever we want, whenever we want, more or less. Why not? I'm just going to wake the neighbors up and make them all hungry for hot dogs. But yeah, yesterday was a typical shit show day. Busy. Although, interestingly enough, not long, we were almost done with the 6:30 orders, like almost done picking them. The only thing we had left to do was fashion, because we have to do at least the first 2 walks on the days where there's a lot, and it's like a lot of GMDs, which is clothing. Usually I end up doing them because 9 times out of 10 I find everything. Like I guess I'm the best at finding stuff. I don't know. I hate clothes shopping, but doing those fucking easy for me because it's like, well, you got a picture right there, and I'm a visual person, um, so that was the only last thing that we had to do for that. I was actually up front grabbing the made to orders, which is the deli stuff, because I usually get stuck doing those too. They had them all done and they had the next hours done. So I started doing the next hours, and then my screen gave me an error, and I was like, what the fuck? And they kept doing it and kept doing it. And I kept trying to reconnect the printer, and then it kept giving me an error. I'm like, did our system shit itself again? Literally, did our system shit itself again? Now, when the digital system that generates online orders and sends them to the stores or whatever, if it goes down for us, it goes down for every Walmart across the country. It is not just one store. It literally affects everybody. Luckily, it was only down for about half an hour. But I was like, fuck. And I went back with the ones that I had done and I said, yeah. I was like, to our manager, I was like, dude, did our system just shit itself? And he's like, yeah, I think so. Nobody could do anything. And I'm like, damn. I was halfway through the 7:30 made to orders. And he's like, well, did you get all the 6:30s done? I was like, yeah, I knocked them out, and I figured since deli people already had it sliced and stuff, I would just knock out the 7:30s because I'm already standing up there. But it cut out halfway through them. And then it actually made me redo them later, which kind of pissed me off. Um, so I was just like, ugh. And then I said, well, if we're standing here doing nothing but talking because we literally have to wait until the system starts up again to where we can do shit, show me how to do this password change since we can do it on our work phone. So got that out of the way. And it's like, it's kind of weird because it's like the very first password that I had to make working. we made up ourselves. And I had it literally the entirety of my being at my old store. And they said once you transfer, your username and your password will both change. They will not stay the same. Like, okay, whatever. And so literally the one I've had at this store has been the same thing. Now the username stays the same, but the password you change. And it's like, they actually gave me a password when I transferred. And you know how we all have a social security number. Walmart does the same thing. It gives you a Walmart identification number. So it's a long list of fucking numbers. And it's basically like a social security number. So it's basically, the password was 2 letters and like the last 4 of those numbers. So it's like, then they decide, I don't know if it's like every 5 years or what, that they make us change our password, because it's like the other store, I had mine like literally the entirety, so I guess it didn't matter. But it's like, now we're having to make our own up again. And I was like, well, whatever. Make it something easy, right? Why does Nvidia keep trying to... New reward available for World of Tanks Heat GeForce reward. Like, I don't fucking play games like that. What the fuck? It's annoying. I don't care. I don't care because I don't play shit like that. That's not my cup of tea. I don't want your damn notifications. So yeah, finally got that out of the way. So if it ever signs me out, because I think it's gonna do that on Saturday, like tomorrow. I think it's supposed to do that tomorrow. And then basically until it kicks me out, then I'll have to sign in with the new password. But luckily, like, I made it a decently easy one, and it's like, it's kind of like all generated passwords nowadays, where you can't just put numbers and letters in it. You have to literally pick one of the weird little symbols on your keyboard. So it's just like, well, I guess that makes sense. Because if you just do numbers and letters, it's a lot more easily hackable. So it's like, I'll make the whole fucking thing symbols. But, yeah. And then it comes back on. Everything pretty much goes back to normal. We're trying to, hurry to catch up a bit. A little bit of a struggle. We had to no-pick that apparel just because of it being so close to due. I was just like, nah, no pick it. Like, alright, whatever. But yeah, still crazy, still kind of busy. Oh, and then when I was going up front for an exception at one point, it's near the end of the day, right? I'm just chilling, taking my time, heading up there, not really in a rush, because it's just like, whatever. I'm exhausted anyway. This old man comes out of fucking nowhere. And now, y'all probably have heard me say in former vlogs that I've noticed that the older generation has become way more disrespectful and rude, and they're the ones that taught us to be respectful and not rude. But this old man comes out, their family's in the main aisleway next to the back to school stuff. And they were kind of hovering there, which is a little bit of a traffic jam, but not really causing any problems. However, this old man literally, I see him literally like dip into the apparel rack. I don't know if he touched the kid or what, but like literally pushed his way like forcefully through these families that were standing there to get where he was going. Like, just being extremely fucking... Didn't say a word. Just, like, showed his irritation in his movements and probably facial expression because his back was turned to me, so I'm gonna guess it was on his face. If they saw it, I don't know. And then they're just standing there confused, like, what the fuck was that? These poor kids is like, bruh, this old man, what the hell's wrong with him? Like, he's just like rudely pushing his way through them. And I'm just like, fuck. And just kind of shook my head and kept going. And I'm like, wait till this old fart pushes the wrong fucking person out of his way and he gets his old ass beat up. Like, seriously, was there any fucking reason for that? Like, dude, you're probably fucking retired. What are you in a fucking hurry for? Like, just, I don't get the old people rudeness nowadays. Now, if you come at me rude, I'm probably not going to help you very much because you started being rude to me first. But there's just no reason for that. Now, if they're nice, obviously I'm going to be nice back. But, like, I believe in an eye for an eye. That's how I was raised. You be rude, you ain't getting much help from me at all because you started it. You start it, I'll finish it, and then I will talk shit. Right here. Because I don't give a fuck. And I obviously don't have a filter either. And not only that, like, one thing I'll never get either, and I had to go to the store after work for a few things. I come out of this store, and this old fart's sitting in his car with the window down. I'm like, bruh, it's... feels like in the fucking 90s out here. What are you doing with your window down? Like, crazy. And he's just chilling there. And then he just stares at me while I'm walking by like, ew, you creepy fuck. What the hell is wrong with you? Like, bro. Stop staring at millennials, man. We don't want your ugly old wrinkly balls and ass. Like, ew, ew, ew. We may have been attracted to older men back in the day, but woo, baby, that shit's changed. At least in my opinion. Like, hell no, you ain't nothing. What are you fucking staring at me for? Fucking weirdos. And they're just chilling there in their car, staring. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you do that? If you're waiting for somebody, don't stare at people. That's just fucking rude anyway. Like, don't stare at people. You just make them creeped out and uncomfortable. Like, just don't. Look straight ahead. Look at something else. Do you not have a fucking cell phone? Do shit on a fucking cell phone. Stop staring at people. Like, just stop. Bruh. Come on. Fucking weird. It's a good thing he didn't say anything to me, because I would have ignored him anyway. One of the best things Dad ever taught me, how to ignore. But yeah. Today's another day of bullshit, and I don't know. Gotta get through it. Got another bean ranking. We will get to the fart poems, I promise, but today is not. Today is something else, but I'm gonna kind of twist it a little bit in a way. So y'all will enjoy that. So I gotta finish all the little touches to those videos. And Salty Snack Saturday has already been recorded. I don't know what I'm gonna do for a pet peeve, but I'll look at my thing. I've already been on Reddit this morning, and somebody started a chain of what was this under? Ask Reddit. What is a slang term you hate? Any censored slang that's meant to bypass social media filters. And I'm not going to say what they are because, well, they put the ones that you know what they're referring to. And one of them starts with the word sewer. Like a sewer. And the smell of a sewer, nobody likes that. And then somebody responds to him, I saw sewer blank, because it's two words put into one, meaning another word that we're not supposed to say. I saw sewer blank, and my first thought was, why can't you say diarrhea? And I was like, no, it doesn't mean diarrhea. That was literally the first thing I thought of, because I've never seen that word before. Yeah, censorship is some annoying shit. Got that fucking right. Now, I have a word that I don't like, but I did not respond it. However, I did see preggers, that's a good one. That one's annoying, honestly. What? Somebody doesn't like the word amazeballs? That was a fucking classic. No, I responded. Somebody posted, man, there's been a lot of, gooning. Yeah, I don't like that one either. I will 100% agree with that one. I think that word, just fucking terms are annoying as shit. No, but somebody put, wait, let me go to my profile because it'll show it. So this person put, reading these, I feel old. I don't even know what half of them are, lol. Back in my day, I used to get annoyed with people saying cray cray, meaning crazy. So then a bunch of people responded to his listing millennial things, and I responded with kooky wacky. Somebody put totes my goats, amazeballs. This is the worst one. I forgot this. How is amazeballs bad? I like that one. It's funny and it's stupid. Bomb.com? What the fuck? I don't know. Cowabunga. There's a few other responses. There was a list, and I actually did write them down. Why is it not showing them? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Some that I completely fucking 100% forgot about. But yeah, just for fun, some of us were. I was never annoyed by any of them. Now, my cousin was annoyed by the Zoom Zoom Mazda thing, because I would just sneak up to him and whisper in his ear, Zoom Zoom. And he'd be like, shut up. My cousin was annoyed by that one, but I was never annoyed by any of them. I just thought they were funny and stupid, because more or less they were. But no, I'm annoyed by woke not meaning I woke up anymore, and now it has two meanings, and the second one is annoying as fuck. I'm annoyed by the censorship, obviously. And y'all know the other word that bothers me, even though certain people are allowed to say it. I just don't like hearing it. Oh, and by the way, that person who used to say that and listen to that kind of shitty music in our back room and would like literally say it out loud, like he was trying to sing with it, but he obviously couldn't sing. He had been fired, so it's been nice and quiet without him there. Like, he was not a bad person, but just the garbage he was listening to and repeating was not pleasant to many ears in our department. So for his sake, I hope he found something better to do. I mean, honestly, like, I'm not one to judge people by the annoyance of their voice, because it's like everybody said Gilbert Godfrey's voice was annoying, but yeah, he became famous with it. My boyfriend thinks Jacksepticeye's voice is annoying. I'm just like, yeah, well, he's famous with it. Who the fuck cares? It doesn't bother me any. This guy had one of those annoying voices, and I was thinking to myself, you know what? Maybe he should be a comedian or something with his voice. Like, because we all can't help what our voices sound like, obviously. And I bet he could become a good comedian if he actually had some creative ideas for it and use his voice specifically for that. Why not? He would make, you know what, honestly, his voice would be perfect for a fucking cartoon character. Like, if I had a voice that sounded that annoyed other people, I would fucking shoot for that shit. Like, hell yeah. I know my voice ain't that nice, but like, at least I can alter mine too to do some stupid things with. I just don't think I have the makings of a cartoon character to be well known in any of that regards, but I mean, I can always try and practice with the hand puppets and go from there. Anyway, that is all I have for today. I know I made this a bit long, but for those who like the long vlogs, at least, hopefully you enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next video, because it's Fartin' Friday, so there's some farts coming.